And we're finally back.
Hey, we're back.
Welcome back to the Sociopals Fuckfest, the only fuckfest on the internet that features no fucking fingering or nothing.
It's a satisfaction.
Yeah, we don't have
2 months
any.
off. That's our intro. Yeah, 2 months to write a new intro. And also, there's too much Ilios in this camera angle. Can we?
Well, a little
Yeah,
backstory
that
here.
I like. This I like.
A little backstory here.
Alright.
We got a new self-driving Tesla, one of those Teslas, and so we got a little robot dummy in here. It's kind of like a built-in.
Explain love to me, robot.
Cyborg.
That's enough.
Thank you.
And we've noticed that it's kind of like, you know, when in the sci-fi movies when the robot develops a consciousness, a sentient being. That's kind of what's happening with our Tesla right now.
It wants to feel. It wants to feel
so bad.
Love.
That's right, Cyborg.
Good Cyborg.
Very good.
All right, now silence, Cyborg. Silence. No more out of you. Good. All right. So lots happened the last couple of months. We haven't been able to do a podcast because
So busy.
Our girlfriends broke up with us.
We last podcast we did, we both had girlfriends, and now we're both single.
Yeah,
and we've been so busy fucking. We've been so busy fucking, crying, and it's been difficult.
Very difficult. Oh, where did we go?
Now we're back. And we're back. Hey,
we're back to the
remember that?
the Fuckfest on
Remember we used to do that?
Where we fucking all the time. So much has happened. I've been doing TIFF, working 24 hours a day.
He's been banging Tiffany.
So, no, it's Toronto International Film Festival.
Okay,
but,
that's fair.
You know, there's been some fucking. This kid, take it back the last 10 seconds.
All right.
I gotta tell you this about. I didn't tell you this about because everyone's been working so much at Soho that people are going delirious.
Yes.
Everyone's been making mistakes, going crazy. We're not getting enough sleep. We're losing weight.
Yes.
I look fantastic, I know, but that's not the point.
You're describing heroin use.
Yeah, that's basically what serving jobs
fair.
do.
It's fair.
Look at that.
Oh, that was sexy.
Nip slip.
How that's sexy.
You like that?
Serving jobs. It's fair, dude. It's fair.
Oh, how sexy. How sexy.
You like that?
Let's get that back up.
So, okay. This one girl got written up because she's just had enough. She's coming in all the time. She's getting pissed. She enters the room on a busy night. She kicks the door in, makes a huge thing. The manager's like, yeah, you can't do that. Like, it caused the accident.
Wait. She barged in the room by kicking the door?
Yeah, it was a great entrance, I thought, personally.
What happened that...
She was just... I don't know what happened before that, but she was pissed off at something, and she just, like, kicked the door in. She gets written up, and then instead of taking it, she was like like a soccer player who gets a yellow for a foul
she doubles down?
gave. So she's extra mad now, and then she goes, I got written up for kicking a fucking door in. Did that look like I was kicking a door in? Does this look like I kicked the door in? She kicks another door in, and I go, yeah, that's exactly what kicking it. That's you just described it perfectly to a T.
Good on her. She get fired or just written up?
Oh yeah. No, she's no longer employed.
Because of she got 2 write-ups.
Yeah.
Just like soccer, you lose your job.
2 write-ups is you're out of the game.
It's a hate crime.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little story that I went through at work. It happened yesterday actually. I'm inside my bar.
My arm is in so much pain.
You're doing great, buddy. And
I'm looking great.
Yeah, you're doing great. I'll say that much.
Oh, fantastic. Anyways, tell your story. Tell your little story.
So I'm inside my bar, and one of these girls I work with, she comes out. She's like, Raph, there's a guy outside trying to steal a bike. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, why don't you do something? But anyways, I run out. There's some guy with fucking bolt cutters trying to steal a bike.
I'd love to be a vigilante.
Oh, but I'm like, hey buddy, is that your bike? Huh? And he starts running down the street.
You dropped the buddy?
Yeah, I dropped the buddy.
Buddy's a big line.
Yeah. That's why he got scared. He ran. And there's one guy sitting on our patio, and he's actually the one that told the girl, and the girl's the one that told me. And the guy's there, and he's like, wow, I'm so impressed. I wish I did something like that. I just watched him do it. I told the waitress about it. I was too scared.
What a loser.
And I was like, it's okay. You know, you could have said something, but
you could have said buddy.
Yeah, exactly. You just all you gotta do is say hey buddy. And I'm like, I'm glad we just got him. And he's like, man, I don't have that in me. Like, I'm good at noticing things, you know. I need someone like you to actually do things. Maybe we could team up. And like, I'll notice things.
It's funny how like in this dynamic, you're
I'm the tough guy.
You're the tough guy.
I know.
He's the passive guy.
It's absurd.
You're always the passive guy.
You're in the passenger seat.
Yeah, but that's not passive. That's passenger.
They come from the same word.
I hope we get into a car accident right now. That was our final.
And we get 12 views on the final product.
Who edited and uploaded this?
We'll find Cyborg.
His last dying wish.
But yeah, so I'm talking to him, and he's like, "We make a great team." I'm like, "How about this for a team? Instead of trying to stop bike people, you on the lookout, and I start stealing bikes." And he's like, "Nah, man, I don't like that idea at all." And then, you done? You done posing? And then he gets drunk. He has like 7 beers.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours later. He goes to me. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm a computer nerd. Okay, I've spent my whole life behind a desk." But we
life.
need people like you in life, okay? You take charge. I'm like, listen, I'm not the
Does
man.
he think you're a bouncer?
I'm not the man you think I am. You know what's funny?
You told him that?
I was wearing my insecurity shirt, which looks like a security shirt.
Right. So you thought you were a tough guy.
He thought I was a bouncer. I'm like, it says insecurity right on the shirt.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, he's a computer nerd, not an English major.
yeah. I'm like, listen, I'm not the guy you think I am.
They can only read code.
And then I beat him up, and I took his money.
Did you fuck him up?
I fucked him up.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah,
Did you
it was
really?
pretty good. It was very good.
What'd you jab him?
Right in the
Couple ribbies?
right in the stomach.
Did you give him 2 stomakis? And did you give him a little rib cage?
Sure, man.
It's hot. Tell me one thing. If you could summon any animal to protect you, what's the one animal you would summon?
I don't think it would be one animal. I think it would just be squirrels. I could just
An
summon
army. I think I would
summon
give
squirrels.
you, because if someone chooses bear, I would give you army of squirrels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily. It would suck if you're at a place where there's only like 5 squirrels. And
Why
you're
would
like,
you choose squirrels though? They always run from things. I've never seen a squirrel attack.
But if I summon them, if I call up to them to like aid me, that's different.
I'm just picturing you putting peanut butter on your cock, and you're just like, squirrels! It just comes swarming.
I mean, you went there.
You just put nuts all over your
I'm
nuts.
allergic to peanut butter. I don't even know. I wouldn't even do
Well,
that.
You'll just put acorns and nuts all over your crotch.
I'm allergic to acorns and nuts. See, I'm not here to fuck squirrels.
Yeah, the squirrels aren't though. And you know what?
A lot of traffic.
Not from the footage I've seen of you in college.
From the footage I've seen.
And from what I hear, the Serbs are fanatic about their showers.
Not from the footage I've seen.
Oop, that was a close one.
We've almost gotten to 3 car accidents already. These self-driving Teslas are not great. Not great.
Apologize, robot.
Say sorry, actually, in fact.
Plastic machine?
Plastic machine, okay?
What?
Plastic the machine.
I don't know where the plastic machine is. All right, good enough.
Thank you for that.
Actually, Raphy, fix my wardrobe.
Yes.
Good robot.
This is
I think I would go Falcon.
you'd summon a falcon?
I thought about this a lot. I told you this before, but I want to dive deeper into it. I was summoning a Falcon because what's the one thing I hate the most? Careful with your answer.
Okay. So it's not a certain type of people.
What's the one thing I hate? Not.
It's not okay.
What's the?
I'm gonna say squirrels.
Serbians was the correct answer, but
you hate ants.
No, I hate getting tickled.
You hate getting tickled.
I hate getting tickled, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'll go to my me and I hang out with a lot of men, a lot of boys, like over 18
You're
boys.
a boy. Oh,
a lot of
you're
men.
a boys
I
boy.
love the boys.
You're in Oshkosh Bagosh right now.
And
You're a
they-
boys boy.
I'm a boys boy. I'm one of the lads. And sometimes the boys, they like to tickle me. We have to tickle fights, and I hate it. I can't stand it. People tickling me all the time. And sometimes when the boys are tickling me, I'm like, how do I get out of this? I wish I could just... And then all of a sudden, I could summon a falcon. There's summon a falcon, and they could just... It takes it all... It just does my bidding for me.
What's the bidding?
It would just fuck them up. The falcon would protect me from the tickling. But I thought about it. Imagine I'm being tickled by the boys. I summon the falcon, and then out of nowhere, I didn't train the falcon knowing that there'd be a kitten in my buddy's house. Imagine I just picked up one of my friend's cats.
It's because it's an animal.
It's nature.
It's gonna go for the mother nature.
It's the nature of it. And then the whole time, everyone stops, dead in their tracks, and we're like, and this guy's pet is just missing now.
Is
And
gone.
And then they're like, did you summon that falcon? And now everyone saw me do the thing.
Yeah.
But now I gotta be like, that wasn't me.
It wasn't even you did the fingers. You have a falcon whistle on your
yeah,
thing.
I have a tattoo as well.
Yeah,
A falcon tattoo right there. But how do I play off? I know, guys. I know what this looks like. That was not me. It was a coincidental falcon summon.
You'd play it off.
It was a coincidental falcon summon.
I have a question. If it was my cat that was stolen, I would have been like, and also, what would have happened if the cat wasn't here? Was it going to take me away?
And then I gotta be like, listen, man, I don't know what was gonna happen. And then it's in its nature. It's in its nature. You can't just, as much as you want to train a falcon.
Are you going to start?
can't really
Are you going to
train
start
a
explaining
falcon.
the scorpion and the toad?
Well, it's the whole story of the scorpion and the toad.
Okay.
The scorpion
Heard this
wanted
one
to
before.
cross the river, and then the toad the scorpion went to cross the river.
Yep.
And the toad was like, "Hey man, you're gonna sting me. I can't help you." Because come on, man, let me hop on your back, man. Come on, man. Because everyone knows scorpions are Jamaican. So it goes, "Come on, man, let me cross this river, man, homie." And the toad's like, "All right, man, I don't know." And it goes, "Okay, man, I'll get you across this river." Scorpion goes on the toad's back, and as they're midway through the river, the scorpion plunges his stinger into the toad's back, and the frog.
I've never been so uncomfortable in my life.
The frog goes. I'm so drunk right now. The frog goes, "Why would you do this? Now we're both gonna die. We're both sinking." And he goes,
Damn.
Because it's Mother Nature. Damn. And then they just died. And what's the story? What's the moral there?
Don't trust Jamaicans?
Don't trust Jamaicans. Don't trust Jamaicans.
All right, I'm gonna pivot from that.
I lost track of that one.
I'm gonna segue. That one got away from us.
Real fast. Dude.
As we all know, yesterday was Wear Orange Day in Canada for the native kids. That too.
Even the robot found it funny.
So
it is October.
I'm going through my Instagram and it's people like supporting the indigenous and the natives and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's someone at Ontario Square and there's a bunch of artwork in support of the native children.
Yeah.
That were killed, and this is one of the pieces. Well, the camera will see it later.
It looks like it's someone's just coming on a kid, right?
Yeah. Why wouldn't they get the red on top of the white? You know, why would they choose the white?
They should have done the red because it also
they should have done the red,
right?
Exactly. Why did they choose the white?
You fuck up on that. Who decided? Just picture the one guy in the boardroom because half of the people that run this shit don't actually care.
They don't know what they're doing.
I bet there's one guy in the boardroom trolling. He's like, "Let's put the white. Let's do the white."
It'll be symbolic. It's like, all right.
That's disgusting.
You're
the only one that noticed this? Or is this like a thing people have been complaining about?
I'm the only one that's noticed it, but how could other people not notice it?
You know what, though? This is how I know Raphy's a pervert. It's like a Rorschach blot. It's
not,
like you see what you want to see.
It's a semen
to
blot.
Most people, it's like, yeah, I mean, to you it is. To most people, it's like just a kid. It's a really sad try. You're just like, you know what? I saw
tears, man.
I literally saw.
It's tears,
I literally saw a bird shit on the floor once, and Raphy goes, "That looks like someone's coming on a kid." You've said that before. You see that everywhere, though. I will admit that in this one you're right, but you do that a lot. You see that a lot in children.
Now I gotta watch myself. Now I gotta watch what I say.
Don't take Raphy to the Andy Warhol exhibit. I'll say that much. It's a
trap.
It's a bukkake.
That's a Campbell soup trap. Kid trap.
What's the Campbell soup reference?
Andy Warhol?
Never heard of him.
All right.
You got something else final for me?
40-Year-Old Virgin remake, but it's just me crying and then I blow my head off in the shower with a shotgun. The whole film is 1 minute and 14 seconds long. What do you think?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
That's genius.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. If you could kill yourself in under a minute, I'd be even more impressed.
Fuck. I just realized we brought up killing myself again. We haven't done a podcast in over 2 months. I brought up killing myself again.
Right away.
It's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, but not as much of a problem.
I live quite a happy life.
It's not as much of a problem as drinking a nice juicy Sprite.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But how cool would it have been if I opened it with my mouth?
Illegal, so maybe don't do this.
It's tough to open.
My dad's calling. It's weird. He hasn't called me in 4 months. Hello, Dad. Hey. Oh. You dialed the wrong number. No. Of course. All right, I'll talk. You know what? Hey. Dad, no. You know what, Dad? No, it's not okay. You dialed the wrong number? You dialed the wrong number? You birthed the wrong number! I'm important! Alright? I matter!
Cameron's Brewery is back. Try some of our delicious flavors like lager and ale. Don't forget about IPA. Very nice. At Cameron's, we're passionate about beer for the whole family.
What's important in life? You didn't care about me, man!
At Cameron's, we care about quality and quantity. We have so much beer.
I didn't miss out. I didn't miss out. You missed out.
You don't want to miss out on our special deals. Use coupon code Father's Day to get 59% off any 250 milliliter beer can.
That's fuck what you did. That's fuck.
I hope you guys enjoyed that commercial break from Cameron's Brewery.
No more nightmares. So we did get more beer from Cameron's Brewery, so we can actually get sponsored by them.
Yeah.
This was like a month and a half ago, and they're like, yeah, next episode you make sure you give us a shout out or make another skit.
3 years.
It took us. We drank all the Cameron's Brewery beer, but what I have?
You can Photoshop.
I have one right here in my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, Cameron's Brewery.
No more nightmares.
Good.
Good.
That's a Campbell soup. That's a Campbell soup saying.
No,
I just
I
realized.
don't think so. That's Cameron's Brewery.
We're taking it.
No, Campbell soup is no more nightmares.
You're right.
You mixed it up.
You're right.
So talk about why you're single and why everyone you love leaves you, and they do, and they will continue.
If I knew, silence robot.
Enough.
I just want to say one thing. So me and my girlfriend break
Give it
up.
to me.
I broke up with her.
Give it to me.
But she thinks she broke up with me.
Give it to me.
And she's just like, I'm gonna tell people I broke up with you. And I was
Give
like,
it
that's
to me.
crazy. So anyways, we have a good breakup, and give her one final kiss. And as I was walking away,
And you said, "Give it to me."
and as I was walking away, her final words to me were, "Don't be a."
Whoa.
And then I was like, that's really gonna be your last words to me? And then she's like, yeah, don't be a. And then that was the last contact we've had.
Well, I mean, a lot of women do break up. Is it? Are they calling you that because of your erectile dysfunction? You can't have
It must
sex
be.
with them?
I mean,
Or because
why else?
Are they calling you a pussy?
I think it's both.
Well, go on.
That was it.
Alright.
It was such an odd way to end a relationship.
Yeah. Mine. Yeah, I don't want to talk about mine.
That's fair.
But I will say this. I got asked out by a girl. I was at a restaurant. She gave me her number.
Ooh. A little
She was
bounce
server.
back.
No, but I told him I just got a relationship. I can't do anything. I'm not interested. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
You're the I'm the if anything. I really am. But I'm like, I'll go out for drinks with, like, make a friend. And I was just telling her about everything. And then, nothing's been happening. But like a few weeks passed. She goes, "Hey, I'd like to see you again." I'm like, maybe I'll see you when I can. I've been really busy with work, so I had to cancel once. This girl sends me 1,000-page texts, literally, like after only meeting her once.
Yeah.
Going off, calling me limp dick, fat, useless piece of shit, never making time for like the insults were horrendous and nonstop.
That's fair.
Go back to your ex, gay boy.
Go back to your ex.
I'm like, it was crazy. But the best part is this girl's a flip phone. Your joke. Okay. And the best part is, this girl's got a flip phone.
She's doing all that texting with a flip phone?
That's so funny! It's so funny!
We had this conversation naturally earlier, and it was a big laugh.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't remake it. I tried my best, guys.
You tried your best.
I tried my best. It wasn't the same.
Well,
It was such a good joke in the moment.
it was
though.
such a. Hey,
I wish you guys could see it.
even you were like, you should have saved it for the podcast. And
I screamed out the window at people walking by.
Yeah.
I think I ruined their day. But
we did drive by some high schoolers, and you called them losers.
but no, I call them nerds.
Yeah, that's what it was.
A bunch of and then
They called us losers.
And then we went into a local Mr. Subway, and another batch of them. I don't know if they knew each other. They looked at us and they said, "Look at these losers," and that ruined our day.
Can you explain the Rick Glassman thing?
No,
Explain
that's way too much work.
Explain the whole thing on
I'm
camera.
gonna explain it all perfectly right now, though. I will do that.
All right.
So there's this podcast, the Rick Glassman Looking Glass Show. So I have the real name of it here.
Yep.
So this guy, famous comedian, I don't know why, but he has like his Uber Eats driver on as a guest.
He's a famous guest too.
So some random dude who barely speaks English.
He speaks the language.
So I don't know why he's doing this on the podcast, but Rick Glassman, the comedian, he starts doing the monologue from Fresh Prince where Will is talking about why his dad doesn't love him.
Yeah.
It's the most dramatic, beautiful piece of
Here,
monologue.
take a look. Cyborg, do the monologue.
Do the monologue, Cyborg. And then... Alright, we get it.
It is catchy.
Enough!
Got through my first date without him. I learned how to drive without him. I had 14 birthdays. He never even sent me a card. The hell with him. You know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get me a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids, and I'm a better father than he ever could be. There ain't a damn thing he can teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man? How come he don't want me?
Mr. Rickers. Mr. Rickers. You... I thought you were sad, real sad. I might...
So basically, I don't know why you don't want me no more, man. So anyways,
there are a couple of scorpions.
And then the Uber Eats driver, this foreign guy, he goes, Mr. Rickers, I don't understand. Why are you... I thought you were sad for real. He didn't realize he was doing a monologue. So anyways, me and Raphy think about that, even though it's happened a year ago. I want to say once or twice a day. It's just constantly in our head.
Once every few days, I just text him.
So we're on our way to a cottage right now, and in the group chat, one of the girls is like, someone pick up Miss Vicky's chips. And the guy's name is Mr. Rickers in this. But for some reason, I'm like, Mr. Rickers.
Mr. Rickers. Mr. Rickers.
Miss Vicky's. Like, I saw the correlation, which was already kind of a stretch. And then I'm like, Raphy definitely picked that up too. And then in the car, an hour later, Raphy goes, randomly, it's like 2 minutes of silence. He just goes, Mr. Rickers. I don't know where. I'm like, oh, did you see the group text? He goes, no, what are you talking about? He didn't pick up on that at all. Which just goes to show how crazy we are, because we're thinking about this nonstop. Anyways, this all happens. 1 minute later, we walk into the subway where those kids called us virgins. And I swear to God, right off the bat,
the guy making the subs.
He goes, what can I get you, mister? Like, he's the exact same
guy.
voice. They even look the same. The exact same guy. And then we look to the left. There's one person eating.
There's a 16-year-old kid. Looks exactly like Rick Glassman.
100%. I wish we took a picture.
Yeah, I wish we took a picture of this kid.
But we'll pull up
for different reasons.
We'll pick up. You love taking pictures of children.
Rorschach.
But this, yeah. We take a picture like it looks like someone's coming on that kid. It's just a regular photo of him. So anyway, we're losing it. Raphy's like, where the hell are we?
Yeah, what are the chances we go to the one subway in the world that has all the elements of that video?
It's like that scene in Lost where John Locke's dad just appears. Like the island is summoning things that are in people's subconscious. Anyways.
You're saying it's a metaphor for the island?
Yeah. Everything is a metaphor for Lost.
That's beautiful.
So anyway, that was crazy. I don't know. I just had to get that off our chest.
I think it's nuts how we filmed arguably our best podcast yet.
Where?
The last podcast we did. And then we stopped. We went on a hiatus for 2 months.
And then we filmed arguably our worst podcast.
We did that.
In a car. Desperately.
But I will end on this. Come to Victory Cafe every Monday at 8:30 for a free comedy show hosted by your good pal, Rorschach.
Don't go to that.
Rorschach
show,
Lucadellis.
I saw it. It's an all ages event, and it's weird because the cafe is like, we're actually 19 plus the style, and Raphy's like, we're gonna make it all ages.
Comedy has no limits. Comedy has no limits.
Girls, but mostly
we
boys.
were laughing as children.
That's what Raphy said.
We were laughing as.
It's disgusting. And
I did make it a Mortal Kombat theme, didn't I, for the kids?
Yeah,
I did for the kids.
Did it arcade themed, and you make all your material aimed at. It's like, hey, who here's in junior high? Remember what's up with lockers? That's your big joke. Remember your big closure last year? What's up with lockers? You're either getting stuffed in them or you're stuffing someone in them, or you're getting stuffed. That's what you said last week.
You said that.
Anyway, join us.
You said that.
Join us in a couple days at the church. We're gonna do a little church podcast, probably.
I don't know.
Nah, whatever. All right, Robot. Any last words?
And then we crash.
All right, good night.
Yeah, that's something.